Hello everyone, I'm David Hernley and I'm the developer of Starship Horizons. I want to welcome you to what is the first, what we hope to be a series of short videos regarding our progress on the alpha, during the alpha, and beyond. Today we'll have a short little video just to go through over a few things, and the first one being, when will we have the alpha? Well, it's coming very, very soon. What we want to tell you is that we're working on one final station so that those of you participating in the alpha can have the full experience, and that's our engineering station. If you've played the game prior, over the last year and a half at one of the conventions we've been to over most of the United States, you'll notice we didn't include engineering. That was really for the convention gameplay experience to keep the gameplay a little more simple. But for our home alpha testers, obviously, most of you will want to get the full experience, and we want to make sure that's available to you. So really, that's the only thing holding us up. It's coming very, very soon, and look to hear more about that as we progress through these videos. The second one that the question I want to answer is that a lot of you will ask, well, what do I need to have to run this? Will I need a whole bunch of computers? How powerful will they need to be? That kind of thing. Well, we can tell you actually that you only actually need one PC running Windows for the alpha. That piece should have at least a 1 gig video card. Other than that, it's really not that stringent on the requirements. But that one PC will run the game. That's where you'll install it to, and from there, it will display run your main display, your giant main display, whether it's on a TV in your home or you run it on a projector in a setup where you're trying to kind of create an immersive experience. That'll be up to you, of course. But outside of that PC, what will you do for consoles like Flight and Tactical and Engineering and all those stations? Well, here's the neat thing. The way Horizons has been developed from day one is so that we can get the most out of technology to create the most immersive experience. So outside of that PC, if you have any modern device that runs a web browser, you can run a console or station or a static display, what have you. So that means Engineering, Flight, Tactical, Damage Control, a galactic map, a crew status roster. All of those you can display to your heart's content. And what we want to show you here is this is a touchscreen made by Handspree, and it is running on a Raspberry Pi, this little tiny box here. Now this happens to be a Raspberry Pi 2, but it'll even run on the original Raspberry Pi just as well. This one obviously is a little snappier. But we'll take the moment here, and I realize there's a little bit of glare, so bear with us on that. But we'll open up Chrome here, and we've already put our address in, which is the address of our game that's running, which will display on the game engine when you load it up for the first time. So you'll punch that into your Chrome browser, or IE, or Safari, or Firefox, or Opera, whatever browser you prefer, and then you'll get a selection screen. This will show you all the screens available. Now, for alpha, we expect to have about 20 screens available for you to use, both the interactive stations that the officers will use, as well as informational displays like alert status and stellar navigation and damage status, so on and so forth. And again, create as many displays as you want to create as much of an immersive experience as you want. We would love to see what you guys are going to do with this. And what's more, this is just running in our browser, so what does that mean? These consoles and stations and displays are all HTML5. Every drop of what you're going to see here, and when you actually play it and get it in your hands, is all just HTML running with JavaScript on the back end to connect to our game engine. This means that for those of you that like to mod the experience and create your own experiences, be it your own new worlds, your own ships, your own displays, you're going to be able to do all that just using HTML and create whatever display system you'd like. Right now we're going to go ahead and go to our Flight console, and it's popped that up. But notice we still have our title bar here. We've built in an easy way to just full screen that. Boom. And right now here I am running Flight. I have my full analog controls, star system charts, the local system we're in that we can zoom in and out of, etc. And of course our current tactical map. Now let's say I'm here and I want to go to a different station. It's as simple as this. I just tap the name, it takes me right back to my selection screen, and I can mix and match. And again, whether it's on a touchscreen like this, on a small tablet, on a smartphone, on a laptop, doesn't matter. You can run on any combination of hardware you want, whether it's with a touchscreen device or a keyboard and mouse. That's going to be up to you. We also obviously support joysticks, and something we'll be talking about in the future is DMX as well. We have full support for DMX controls, and you're actually able to customize that to your heart's content. We'll talk more and more about that as we get into these future videos. And well, for today, that's going to be about it. But we wanted to give you a brief glimpse of what you'll be seeing and when you'll be seeing it, and we'll see you around the galaxy.